Hi there, BookTube! My name is Christina and welcome to Novel Niche. Today I am filming this short and kind of sweet video, not very sweet but for sure short, and I'm going to speak to you about my last year book buying ban and about what I'm planning to do for myself this year as far as banning myself from buying books goes. So last year pretty much at the end of the year, I decided to go through all of my books, as you know, and to just see how many I own, how many physical books, ebooks, audiobooks I own, and I realized that I have so much. The highest number that I have is ebooks. I have a huge amount of those because I always forget that I own ebooks for whatever reason, because being on a device that I not frequently use, I always forget about those, but they are still books. I have them. I want to read them sooner or later. So thinking about it, I decided that I really need to prioritize this year books that I already own. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is not only the fear of the amount of books that I own that I've not read yet, but it's also the fact that I'm completely going out of space to store books, because my bookshelf is very tiny. As my apartment is tiny, I have a tiny bookshelf, and I shelve my books with a double layer behind and in front. But now even the space behind is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and soon I won't have any space at all for my books, and I want to have a proper space for each and every book that I own. So what I'm gonna do this year is to give myself some very real limits. The first thing that I will do for sure, in order to kind of, to quiet that voice that always screams, I want books, I want new books, just to quiet that one, I will use my library even more than last year. Last year I started using my library and it was amazing. I love it so much. So when I will have that need, that urge to have a new book in my hands, I will just go to my library, because that's new. For me, that's new. I will read it and then I will give it back and someone else will read it. So it will be a cycle, and I love this idea. I've done it last year again and enjoyed the experience. So why not? Why just not keep doing it? It's just that I will use this kind of solution in order to stop my craving for new books. The second thing that I want to implement is actually a way to be more excited about the books that I already own. And this is something that I noticed when I went to my parents' house for the first time after months of being in lockdown. I went there, and when I saw my old bookshelves with all of my books that I own there that I've not read yet, it was like getting to a bookshop. I was so excited. I just wanted to grab all of the books, and when I got those books back, I filmed actually a home kind of book haul, because it was from one home to the other, but I was so excited about those books, as if it was something new that I just bought, because they weren't in my house. So I will try and trick my mind in a way like that. So maybe I will put a book in a box for myself and then open the box like 2 months later, or I already have a plan for some books and that one will arrive soon to this channel, and you will see what else I invented for myself to kind of solve that problem, because I want to read those books, but when the amount of excitement is a little bit higher, you just want to rush and read it. So that's the kind of feeling that I want to have. So that for sure, and then I will try and watch more reviews about those books, more positive reviews of course, so that I will hype myself up for those books that I already own and that I still need to read. The third thing is the most difficult one for me, and it's that I will try and remember about my ebooks, and that's complicated because again, I don't use my iPad that much. I use it for work, so usually I don't focus on the books that I have to read, and I don't know, I will find a way. Maybe I will do a specific list, or I will put it for myself as a challenge. I will find some way, but I own like 400 and plus books on my ebooks reader, and I've not read them all, like not at all, so I really need to get to that. And so this brings me to the last part of this video, and it's since last year it kind of worked for me to have a book buying ban, even if of course I had a couple of moments when I were allowed to sleep and to kind of sneak and buy some books around. This year, again, I will give myself 3 exceptions. So I am on a book buying ban, except for my birthday, Christmas, and travels. But it's 2021 and I don't think that I will travel at all, because it is what it is. Maybe in 2022, but for 2021, realistically speaking, it will be very difficult. So I don't think that I will buy anything while traveling. But for my birthday and Christmas, since I don't have any more space, I decided, since it's 2021, I will give myself a limit of 21 books that I may buy in total for 2021. So I may decide to split them, like half on my birthday and half on Christmas, or all of my birthday and nothing for Christmas, or something like that. This will allow me to really narrow down my wish list to the things that I really am excited to get to immediately and that I really want to read, because I'm not even sure that I have the space for 21 books currently on my bookshelf, but who knows. Maybe I will hold a little bit more of those when I will read those, and if I don't like them, I will have a little bit more space. Or I don't know, it's just that 21 for 2021 seemed like a great number, so I went for that one. But we will see if it will really actually work for me. So these are the limits. Of course, I will be able to listen to a lot of audiobooks because I'm subscribed to a service, so I don't have to buy each and every book. I just pay 10 euros each month, and then I have unlimited access to a lot of audiobooks thanks to Storytel. So this is something that I will be using, and I believe will be using my library again. So next year, or this year, I will be allowed to buy only 21 more physical books. This is the first time that I'm narrowing down that much the number of books that I can have, but I already own a bunch. I just need to get my head in the game and read them. So yeah, this is everything that I wanted to share with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and let me know down below if you're focusing more on your backlist, on the physical books that you own, or what are your plans as far as book buying or book ban of book buying. So let me know down below, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye! Ciao!